Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. This is episode 10. Last time we found out a little bit about what's going on with Nicolai, and that the city is about to be nuked in less than a day. We ran into Nicolai in this cabin, which was actually a supervisor sort of outpost, where they could keep track of all the other supervisors, but apparently Nicolai has killed pretty much all of them now. And then he ran off after the ground shook once again. And I think we know what that means by now. Let's see here, what do we need? Got a healing item, got our shotgun. For this bit here. I think the shotgun might actually work, but we'll take the pistol just in case. There was actually a first aid spray in there, but whatever. If I picked it up, it was just going to go in the box. And we've already got plenty of them in the box. Alright, Nicolai's gone. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
What's going on? Whoa! Oh. What is that?
So the Gravedigger returns once again, this time in a graveyard. Not really easy to get past him here. He sort of pinned us in. Now, there are two ways to fight him. We could either just fight him like a regular boss, and dump a whole lot of bullets into him, or we can try to avoid him for a little while, which I'm doing a terrible job of right now. I don't really know how you're supposed to get past him once he stops in the corner like that. He pretty much always gets a free hit on you. I'm probably gonna die before this actually works. Oh, there we go. But you can essentially see what I was waiting for there. After you run around for a bit, he'll loosen the light posts, and then we can drop them in the water to kill him. If we've got enough health to survive that long. Well, I've discovered that you can dodge him pretty much the same way you can dodge everything else. It's, the timing's a little hard on it. Especially if he misses. As long as I can just dodge him, then that makes it a lot easier. Jill likes to just kind of slip back there out of his way. Alright, we're in a lot better shape this time. Just gotta get him to stick his head out of the water. Without electrocuting myself, hopefully. I don't know who just threw that fence at us, but it's our way out of here. So, using the electric post isn't necessarily the easier way, it's just the way that conserves ammo. We didn't have to use any of our magnum bullets or grenades. Though honestly, with how much ammo I usually have left at the end of these Resident Evil games, I probably could have spared to use some of that. Ah. Leeches / baby worms. I don't know if these are supposed to be baby gravediggers or not. And I'm pretty sure that that's the only way that the Gravedigger event can go. There's no alternate path related to that fight. You always fight him in the graveyard in that hole. Kind of begs the question, did the Gravedigger follow us here from the other side of the city, or was the graveyard his original home, and he was, you know, scavenging out in the city when we ran into him at first? Alright, we're all the way back here. So now we have to head back to the other side of the park where the locked gate is. We don't need those green herbs, or blue herbs. And then from here, we can head to a new area. Oh, hey, look, lots of zombies. Don't have time for your shit. Wow. You killed that other zombie lady with splash damage. I am determined to get some use out of this fucking mine launcher, mine thrower, before the end of the game. One of the things you can get from Nemesis, though it has to be on a second playthrough, I believe, is the infinite ammo upgrade that you can attach to any weapon. And if you attach it to the mine thrower, it also makes the mine thrower darts home in on enemies and pass through multiple enemies. So you can just shoot one dart and it'll kind of kill everything on the screen. Which is kind of neat. Alright. Just gonna make a quick save here for purposes I'll explain later.
No!
S.t.a.r.s.
We're faced with our final live choice. Do we push Nemesis off or jump off? Let's jump off.
s.t.a.r.s.
Now, the reason I made a quick save there is because, depending on your choice there, it actually determines your ending path. Sort of arbitrarily. It's not actually relevant to the ending what your choice is, it just, the game says, hey, this is where you're going from here. So I'm going to go through both ending paths, but we're going to go through this one first because it's the canonical one, I believe.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Carlos. I owe you.
Listen closely, Jill. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nicolai.
Wait, Carlos, did you also jump off the bridge? So this is actually kind of the final area of the game, the Dead Factory. It's sort of an Umbrella lab, disguised as a garbage disposal facility. I don't think that's really spoilers. Or I guess not a garbage disposal, it's just this is where they dispose of their unnecessary experiments. This is the most tedious puzzle in the game, and I don't care what anyone says. I believe there are like 4 or 5 possible randomized solutions for this, but basically we have to use the water sample to create weird little wavelengths. Somehow the water quality has these little bars that play sounds that relate to it, and we have to combine A, B, and C's dials by turning them back and forth until they match up with the sample. Basically, you can see it overlaps A, B, and C onto each other, so if you put 3 chunks in a row, it'll be 3 tall. That. Basically, you just have to kind of fuck around with this until you get it right. mean, I don't think I really have to say anything here. I'm sure you get the gist of why this is kind of annoying. You basically just have to constantly eyeball it and see, you know, does that line up the way I want it to? Alright, like, see here, all of the A ones are a chunk and a half wide, so we don't have any single individual chunks to use, which means that this last piece probably has to be one of these. That lines up, that lines up. Let's check that, see how close it is. Yeah, no, wait, that doesn't line up. I need to move C. Go over to the left. Okay, that one's right, that one's right. That one's wrong. Shit. Alright, time to fuck around with this a bunch. Alright, there we go. So doing this will unlock a door for us. And yet another first aid spray. Sometimes there's some more gunpowder in this room, but it looks like we didn't get lucky with the RNGs. That's random number generators for you folks unfamiliar with the term. And I think after all that excitement, we're gonna call it here. Well, that excitement followed by a boring beep boop boop puzzle. So that'll do it for episode 10 of Let's Play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I've been Shadefyre, and I'll see you all around next time where we actually explore the Dead Factory and get close to the conclusion here. You folks all have yourselves a good day.